At the beginning of the story, we are told that thousands of years ago, a man named Shu Wenwu discovered 10 mysterious rings. These rings were powerful ancient weapons that granted him godlike strength and immortality. However, instead of using their power wisely, he became obsessed with gaining even more control and dominance. Driven by his hunger for power, he formed an army known as the Ten Rings and spent centuries conquering kingdoms and overthrowing governments across history. For thousands of years, he chased power and wealth without pause. One day, he learned of a new source of immense strength, the mysterious village of Ta Lo. It was believed that this invisible village was hidden deep within enchanted forests. The people there still practiced the ancient combat techniques of the gods, and mythical creatures were said to roam the land. Determined to claim this power, he set out with his men to find the village. The forest, however, was enchanted and deceptive. During the journey, their vehicle fell into a deep ravine. While the others were helpless, he survived using the power of the rings. Refusing to give up, he continued his search until he encountered Ying Li, the guardian of Ta Lo. He demanded directions to the village, but she refused, telling him that there was no place for someone like him there. This confrontation quickly turned into a fight. Using the mystical powers of Ta Lo, she defeated him with ease. Despite being enemies, something unexpected happened. They fell in love. Eventually, they married and had 2 children, Shang-Chi and Jiling. For the first time, he had a real family. He abandoned his violent ways and locked the rings away in a box, choosing a peaceful life instead. One day, Shang-Chi asked his mother how she managed to defeat someone so powerful. She explained that the people of Ta Lo were blessed by the great protector dragon, whose magic granted them extraordinary abilities. Anyone who earned the dragon's favor could accomplish incredible feats. She then gave her son a pendant, telling him that whenever he felt lost, it would guide him back home and that he should always keep it with him. For a while, the family lived happily. But one day while he was away, members of the Iron Gang attacked their home. Years earlier, he had tried to wipe them out, and now they had come for revenge. She quickly sent her children inside and stepped forward to face them alone. By that time, she no longer had her powers, having given them up when she chose to live a normal life. Without her abilities, she was unable to defend herself and was killed. When he returned home and saw her lifeless body, he was completely shattered. Consumed by grief and rage, he put the rings back on and unleashed a brutal campaign of vengeance. He then began training Shang-Chi in martial arts from a very young age, turning him into a skilled fighter within just a few years. When the boy turned 14, his father sent him on a mission to assassinate the leader of the Iron Gang. He told him that the man responsible for his mother's death had been found and that it was both his duty and his right to kill him. He promised that once the mission was complete and his son returned, the 10 rings would rise again and the world would bow before them. After completing the mission, however, Shang-Chi ran away to San Francisco. Deep down, he knew what he had done was wrong. He changed his name to Sean and tried to leave his past behind. The story then shifts to the present day. He wakes up early and heads to Katie's place. The two have been close friends for 10 years and now work together as valet driver. One day, while they are riding a bus to work, members of the 10 Rings suddenly attack them. They were sent to take the pendant Shang-Chi was wearing around his neck. He refused to give it up because it was the last memory he had of his mother. As a result, he is attacked and ends up killing all of them. Just then, Razor Fist attacks him. He is the most dangerous warrior of the 10 Rings, and his blade can cut through anything. Shang-Chi keeps dodging his strikes, but Razor Fist's weapon damages the bus, causing the brakes to fail. The bus goes completely out of control, and the driver is knocked unconscious. Katie takes over the wheel while Shang-Chi continues fighting Razor Fist. During the fight, the blade slices the bus into 2 parts. Seeing this, he helps all the passengers move to the front section. He then pushes Razor Fist toward the back of the bus, causing that section to detach and crash. However, Razor Fist still manages to take the pendant. Later, when he returns home, he prepares to travel to Macau. He knows his mother gave the same pendant to his sister, and the 10 Rings will come after her next. Katie asks what's really going on and who he actually is. He tells her the men who attacked them were sent by his father, and now his sister's in danger. He says he has no choice but to go after her. Katie insists on coming with him. They fly to Macau, and during the trip, he tells her his past, but lies about one thing, claiming he never completed his mission. Once they arrive, they head to an underground fight club. The postcard his sister sent had that address on it. They take an elevator to the upper level, but he is tricked into signing a contract. A video of the bus fight has gone viral, and the organization runs illegal live stream fights on the dark web, where people place bets. When he enters the arena, he's shocked to discover that his opponent is his own sister. She is furious with him. Before leaving on his mission, he promised he'd return in 3 days, but he never came back. Fueled by anger, she beats him badly and he loses the fight. After the match, she confronts him and asks what he wants. He explains that the 10 rings attacked him in San Francisco and stole his pendant. Now they're coming for her because she has the same one. He believes their father is planning something terrible using them. She tells him that when he left, she needed him, but he never returned. That's when she realized she didn't need him at all. She built her own life on her own terms. She says she never needed him before, and she doesn't need him now. He asks why she sent him the postcard. She replies that she never sent it. That's when he realizes his father set him up. Suddenly, the 10 Rings soldiers storm in and attack. She escapes with her crew, leaving him and Katie behind. To get out, he smashes through the glass wall of the building and tells Katie to jump with him. She hesitates, terrified, because she has to walk across a narrow bamboo pole. He reassures her, telling her that once they make it down, they can escape from there. Katie finally agrees, and the two of them start heading toward the elevator. Just then, members of the 10 Rings army spot them. Shang tells Katie to go ahead while he stays back to hold them off. He starts fighting the soldiers alone. As Katie runs forward, one of the fighters attacks her and knocks her to the ground. At that moment, Xialing arrives and saves her. Soon, Shang and Xialing are fighting the 10 Ring soldiers side by side. Shang confronts her, saying she left them behind to die. She responds that now he understands how it feels when someone abandons you during the worst moment of your life. Together, they take down all the soldiers. Suddenly, the 10 Rings' most dangerous warrior, Death Dealer, appears. He attacks Xialing, steals her necklace, and escapes. Seeing this, Shang chases after him and blocks his path. A brutal fight breaks out between them. Shang is fueled by years of suppressed rage because Death Dealer tortured him in the past. He overpowers him and begins beating him mercilessly. Before he can finish it, his father arrives and stops him. He tells Shang that he missed him deeply. They all return home, where the 10 Rings army welcomes them. Xialing takes Katie to her room. Katie nervously asks if their father will kill her. Xialing says that if she stays quiet, he might forget she's even there. After their mother died, he completely changed. He believes Xialing reminded him of her, so he wouldn't even look at her. Because she wasn't allowed to train with the boys, she secretly taught herself martial arts by watching from a distance and learned everything better than them. Katie asks when she left home. Xialing says she ran away at 16 when she realized her brother was never coming back. Later, they all sit down for dinner. Shang asks how his father found them. He replies that he's been watching them both for a long time and says the time has come for them to stand beside him. Shang refuses. Their father takes them into a private room and explains that after they ran away, memories of their mother consumed him even more. He began studying Ta Lo and learned about a hidden gate deep within the mountains, where the people of Ta Lo imprisoned their mother. Neither sibling believes him. He says he didn't believe it either, until one day while sitting alone in that room, he heard her voice clearly, as if she were right there. She told him she needed his help. Shang asks why the people of Ta Lo would do that. He explains that when they fell in love, she wanted them to live together in Ta Lo. She asked the elders for permission, but they refused, saying he wasn't worthy. This convinces him that Ying Li is still alive and being held captive. Shang insists their mother is gone. Their father leads them into the hall. When he places their mother's pendant into the dragon statue's eyes, water pours out and instantly freezes. As the ice collapses, it reveals a hidden path. He explains that the road to Ta Lo is a maze, but once a year, on a specific day, a straight path opens in the middle of the forest. To reach it, you must know exactly when and where it will appear, and now he knows both. He orders the 10 Rings army to prepare. In 3 days, they will march to free his wife and bring her home. He tells Shang he brought him here so he could help rescue his mother. Xialing asks what he'll do if the villagers try to stop him. He coldly replies that he'll burn the entire village to the ground. Shang tells him he can't enter Ta Lo with these delusions. Enraged, he attacks both of them and orders them thrown into prison. Back in his room, he once again hears Ying Li's voice. She tells him they will soon be together again. Meanwhile, Shang, Xialing, and Katie are locked in a cell. Shang says if they don't reach Ta Lo before his father does, everything left of their family will be destroyed. They hear strange noises and investigate, discovering a man named Trevor Slattery. Trevor explains that years ago, a producer cast him as a terrorist, but the producer was an actual terrorist. When Trevor played the role, the authorities believed it was real and arrested him. Later, their father freed him from prison, intending to kill him. But after Trevor performed for him, his heart softened, and Trevor has been putting on weekly shows ever since. Suddenly, a mythical creature appears. Shang and Katie panic when they see it has no head. Trevor calmly explains that it's named Morris and that he can understand it. Morris tells him that it knows them because it grew up in Ta Lo with their mother. Their father stole it while searching for the hidden path through the enchanted forest. Now it wants to go home. Shang says that if it were up to him, he would take it back immediately. But according to his father, the path only opens once a year. Trevor says that Morris believes he can still take them there and guide them across the maze. However, it's extremely dangerous because no one has ever crossed it alive. Katie asks how they're supposed to get out of the place. Just then, Xialing discovers a hidden tunnel and tells Shang that Death Dealer has escaped with the vehicle from the complex. Unfortunately, the guards realize what's happening and rush in to stop them. They flee through another route, but the exit can only be opened using a fingerprint. When the 10-ring soldiers try to block their escape, they begin taking them down one by one. With the help of one man, they manage to unlock the door and escape safely. By morning, they reach the edge of a forest. Morris guides them, helping them avoid the forest illusion until they arrive at a waterfall. As soon as they enter it, the water suddenly freezes, revealing a secret passage that leads directly to Ta Lo. There, they see countless mythical creatures and soon arrive at the village. Shang introduces everyone, but the villagers refuse to listen and attack them. At that moment, Yingli's sister, Ying Nan, appears and stops the fight. She tells Shang and Xialing that she is their aunt. She is overjoyed to see them both. Shang explains that they don't have much time because their father is coming to attack. Nan takes them to the riverbank, where she explains that they are the guardians of the Dark Gate, protecting the world from the evil imprisoned behind it. Shang tells her that his father is trying to open the gate because he believes their mother is trapped inside. Nan asks why he believes this. Xialing explains that he has been hearing their mother's voice, calling out for help. Nan then tells them the history of Ta Lo. Their village is only a small part of a vast realm, one filled with cities more magnificent than anything in the known universe. Thousands of years ago, the people lived in peace and prosperity until a dark beast shattered that harmony. The creature arrived with an army of soul leaders. Anyone who stood in its path was destroyed, and with every soul consumed, the beast grew stronger, nearly annihilating their world. It then turned its sights on the human world. To stop it, the leaders of Ta Lo sent their greatest warriors, but their ancestors could not withstand the dark forces. Eventually, the great protector dragon came to their aid and turned defeat into victory. Together, they sealed the dark beast and its army behind the dark gate. Through the great protector's magic, the people of Ta Lo have guarded that gate ever since and will continue to do so. Nan explains that Shang's father is not the only one who has tried to open the gate. Over the centuries, many have attempted it, but all failed. They all shared one thing in common. Each heard a voice promising to fulfill their deepest desires. The soul leaders know they can be freed by the power of the 10 rings, so they are calling out to his father in their mother's voice. Nan then takes Shang and Xialing to the ancestral chamber, where she reveals that their mother knew they would one day come. That's why she told Nan long ago exactly what preparations needed to be made. She hands both of them their suits and tells them that after losing a mother, every child feels alone in the world. But they are not alone. They are children of this family now, and they are welcome here. After that, everyone begins training. Katie also starts learning archery. Meanwhile, Shang goes to his aunt and asks her how his mother defeated his father. She begins teaching him the same technique. At the same time, Wenwu tells his men that at first light, they will leave for Ta Lo because the path will open in the morning. Shang is deeply troubled. Painful memories from the past begin to resurface. How members of the Iron Gang killed his mother. Overwhelmed, he grows quiet and distant. Katie comes to him, and he finally admits that he lied when he said he couldn't kill his mother's murderers. He says he believed that by changing his name and identity, he could escape what happened. But now he feels that if his mother were alive, she would hate him. She tells him none of it was his fault. His father had started training him to be a killer when he was only 7 years old. He responds by saying that his father is responsible for his mother's death, and now he is coming to destroy their home. He says he will end it because that's what he was taught to do. Saying this, he walks away, broken and heavy with grief. The next morning, everyone prepares for battle. Wenwu arrives with his entire army. He tells Shang that he has come to help the people who imprisoned his mother. His aunt says she isn't there, that what's calling him is a monster trying to deceive him and destroy everything. He refuses to listen and launches an attack, and the fight begins. As Wenwu moves toward the gate, Shang steps in to stop him. Wenwu mocks him, asking if he really thinks he can fight him alone. Shang replies that he isn't afraid. His father lunges at him and starts attacking, saying,
"Spent your entire life afraid.
You were there when they came to kill your mother, but you did nothing." Shang responds,
She was gone, and we needed you. But you chose those damn rings over us!
Saying this, he continues to strike him. Then he adds, "Do you really think Mom would come back to you? And even if she could, would she want to come back to someone like you?" Enraged by those words, he unleashes all the rings at once. The force of the attack sends Shang flying backward, crashing into the water below. Then Wenwu moves toward the gate because he can still hear Ying Li's voice calling out for help. Believing she's trapped inside, he begins striking the gate with the 10 rings, determined to break it open. As he attacks, Soul Eaters start slipping out through cracks in the door. Shilling warns everyone that if they don't fight together, they'll all be killed. She tells them their weapons are useless against these creatures, and that survival depends on working as one. Razor Fist pushes back, saying they don't need her help. They are the 10 rings. At that moment, a Soul Eater rips the soul from one of their own and kills him. They desperately try to save him, but their weapons have no effect. Another creature attacks Razor Fist, but his sister saves him using her weapon. She explains that only the weapons of Talo can kill them, because they are forged with dragon scale. Realizing they can't fight alone, Razor Fist agrees to join forces. The Soul Eaters begin carrying the stolen souls back through the dark gate to strengthen the Dweller in Darkness. She warns that if the creature grows any stronger, no one will be able to stop it. Armed with the proper weapons, they head toward the water to face the creatures. Meanwhile, Shang is sinking underwater. As he struggles, memories from his childhood flood back. He remembers his mother telling him not to be afraid, that the dragon's blessing would always be with him, and that he carries the good within both her and his father. Everything they gave him lives inside him. He finally accepts it from the heart. At that moment, Shang's eyes open, and the great protector dragon rises from the depths, appearing before him. Meanwhile, Wenwu is still trying to break through the gate because he can still hear Ying Li's voice calling out. At the same time, everyone joins forces to attack the Soul Eater. Shang rides the dragon out into the open, and the dragon begins fighting alongside them. Nan tells Shang that he must stop his father. Shang confronts him and attacks, trying to make him understand that his mother isn't really there. Wenwu refuses to listen, and a fight breaks out between them. Shang uses the technique his mother taught him when he was a child, allowing him to draw the 5 rings toward himself. The battle continues. Wenwu strikes Shang with all 5 rings, but Shang channels his own chi and protects himself using their power. He eventually gains full control over the rings, but he refuses to attack his father. Instead, he throws them aside. Wenwu insists that he has to save her because she is calling to him. Shang replies that he wishes it were true. Just then, the Dweller in Darkness emerges and attacks both of them. Wenwu uses the rings to save Shang, but the creature grabs him and begins draining his soul. Only then does Wenwu realize he was wrong. He hands the rings over to Shang and is killed by the creature. The beast turns its attention to Shang, but Xialing arrives riding the dragon and attacks. The creature retreats, weakened for the moment, and heads toward the village to consume more souls. Seeing this, Shang seals the dark gate with stones and rides the dragon toward the village to stop it. The dragon attacks using its elemental powers and traps the creature with water. However, the Soul Eaters gather countless souls and feed them to the beast, greatly increasing its strength. It breaks free and grabs the dragon, beginning to pull out its soul. Guangbo tells Katie that if the creature absorbs the dragon's soul, it will be unstoppable. They must aim for its throat. They attack together, but a Soul Eater grabs Guangbo and drains his soul. Katie is terrified. She has only 1 arrow left, and she only learned archery the day before. The creature grabs Xialing as well and starts killing her. Shang holds onto his sister's hand. She tells him he has to let go, or the creature will take the dragon's soul. Shang refuses, saying he can't lose her again. The creature begins swallowing the dragon's soul. At the last possible moment, Katie fires her arrow straight into the creature's throat. Her shot is perfect, and the dragon's soul is saved. The dragon drags the creature down toward the water and restrains it with its power. Shang leaps onto the creature and drives the rings into its chest. Using them in a powerful, controlled motion, he destroys the monster. All the Soul Eaters die with it. The dragon carries Shang and Xialing safely to shore. Many lives have been lost in the battle. That night, the fallen are honored for their sacrifice. Their bravery made the new dawn possible. With the darkness defeated, the dragon returns to the sky. Later, Shang and Katie return to San Francisco and tell their friends everything that happened. No one believes them and asks where Shang's sister is if the story is true. Shang explains that she went home to shut down their father's illegal operation. Still, no one is convinced. Then Wang arrives to take them. He asks Shang if he still has the rings. Shang confirms that he does. Shang and Katie leave with Wang, shocking everyone watching.